Hey guys, and it's Size here. Welcome back to Let's Play Minecraft. Got yet another update video. They're sticking them out right now, pouring them out. Mojang are, and I'm wandering through a jungle. I'm wondering what that is over there. So let's go have a look. Have a little look at what that is. A little Luke. Don't know what a Luke is, apart from someone's name. I know that much. This is actually available on a seed. If you want to go check this little jungle temple out. That's what it looks like to me. Some sort of jungle temple. They've got windows in. Can I peek through the windows? Anything in there? Let's have a look. Where's the entrance? Looks like we've got a little pathway down here. A lot of dirt. It seems to be a bit overrun. Doesn't look like there's been Tiki Brothers in here for quite a while. So this looks like the entrance. We've got some jungle cocoa beans over there. Yeah, so if you want to check this out, it is actually on a seed. And I'll be posting that in the description, I do think. More than likely, anyway. So you've got a little window there. Let's go check out upstairs. You've probably seen this exact jungle temple previously on other videos. This is where I found it, found the seed for it, thanks to people on Reddit who found that. So it's a very nice little jungle temple. These will be popping up all over the place. It'll be a very nice place to be able to get your mossy cobblestone from. Now, seem to have a lighting error in this corner. So let's have a little look down into the depths of this place. Now I can't see anything at all. I don't know about you. Maybe I should give myself some torches. I'm going to quickly go into game mode, and wow, look at this! This is the new creative menu. Looks so much better than it did before. So basically you've got your building blocks, decorations, redstone, transportation, miscellaneous, food, tools, combat, materials. You've got your survival items, so you can actually access your own inventory. You can just delete items from over here, and you've got your little crafting thing there. And you can search for items. So if I search for, I don't know, stone, it comes up with everything with stone in it, including glowstone and glowstone dust. Is it? Glowstone dust. I just call it glow dust, but there we go. So that's like a nice little thing they've added. Let me get myself out of creative now. Nice little thing they've added. It's very similar to. I heard a spider. Very similar to the inventory you've got in the Xbox version, and the new Pocket Editions. And ow, I'm getting shot at. Although I'm still in thingy mode. I didn't actually turn it off. So there we got a dispenser right there, wired up through the walls to this, which you can barely see, is a tripwire. Oop. So if I step on those bits, then it shoots me in the back, which it didn't. It just gave me an arrow that time. And we've got a chest down here with some nice loot in it. And there's another tripwire right there to trap everyone. I'll try and dodge this if I can, which I can't. Now these levers apparently do something. That middle one doesn't do anything. And it's supposed to be some sort of secret passageway down one of these sides. I don't know which side it's supposed to be a secret passageway on. I'm assuming on that side, but I'm not entirely sure what it does. So I'm not sure if it opens up a door outside. If we can go down here, see if there's anything hidden. I'm not entirely sure what it does. On the video, whoa, aggressive spider, what? Leave me alone. I'm just wacky with these arrows. Oh, an ocelot. Good grief. All the time I spent looking for ocelots, all I had to do was wait for this little update, and there's one right there. It's crazy. So I don't know if there's supposed to be a secret door on the outside. What I'll do is I'll quickly jump over into creative mode and show you what I think is going on here. See if we can figure it out together. So there we go. We've got these pistons. And I'm guessing over here somewhere there's like a secret room or something. So there's a piston here. Ah, right. So this is a piston. And if we turn off the one on the left, and then turn on the one on the right. So let me just replace those moss stone. Okay. Right, so let's plonk these back in here. So this is how I found it, fair-ish. So what we want to do is come down here, toggle that, and toggle those. Then, when we come down, we should have a secret little hole here. Which gave me a weird sound as I did that. So there we go, we've got another chest in here. So if you can figure out how to open these things, then you can get out. I don't know how you're supposed to get out again. That is a bit mean, there's no secret exit down there. But these are jungle temples. They have cool items in them. They actually look quite cool. They look like they've just been there for decades, maybe centuries. Time is getting along, so I'm going to start talking about the other things that have been added. Obviously, the new creative menu is absolutely fantastic. I've got a little list by my side. Why is that one darker than all the others, and then that one's darker? Okay, if you know that, then please do post away. Tell me why these ones are darker when these two are selected. Don't know whether that's a bug or something, but whatever. Right, so let me just have a look at my list. Instead of humming at you, I'll look at my list and see what I've missed out. So tripwire hooks. Let's craft a tripwire hook. So where are my workbenches going to be? Let's just search for it instead. Crafting. There we go. A crafting table bench thing. And we'll want one piece of wood, one stick, and a piece of iron. Actually, we'll need 2 of each of those items. Oops, give me a stick and a piece of wood and some string. So where are the strings? It's going to take a while to figure out where all these things are in these various places. Is it in miscellaneous? No, is it in here? Ah, there it is. Right, so add some redstone just to show some of this off. And a piece of TNT, why not? There we go. Right, so let me get to some sort of little open area. There's a little space down here where I can probably build. There we go, let's build on the edge of this. So, what we do is we lay down our crafting bench. It's the first thing you want to do when you're crafting anything. And you put wood, stick, iron ingots, and you get tripwire hooks. And I only needed to craft 1 because now I've got 4 of them. And basically what you do is kind of need a block. Give me a block. Give me a block. Give me a dirt block. So if you place a dirt block there and a dirt block there, say, place our tripwire hook on there, a tripwire hook on there, and we kind of wire this up. I think you can wire it up from either side. So if I do that, and hopefully we can power that piece of TNT and blow all this stuff up, and then you kind of like lay down bits of string like that, and you make once you've made a connection, you've got a tripwire hook. So if a player walks across it, so you have to be really, keep your eyes open when you're wandering around now, because there might be tripwire hooks hidden all over the place. So that should light up that TNT. So I'm going to stand back and let that explode now. So of course we've also got potions now in creative mode. There's a lot of potions. I've got gas tiers and the other various items, so we've got all our potions in there now. I'm gonna go. Oh wow, there was a cave under here. Sneaky. Not much of a cave, but a cave nonetheless. And I do believe if we look at the TNT now in our inventory, it actually says TNT properly. And if we can look at ourselves holding it. It's still backwards when we're holding it, but it's the right way around in our inventory now. I don't know if that was true before, but apparently they're orientated a different direction or something. I'm not really sure. But, okay, let's move on to the next thing. Furnaces. Furnaces have had a little makeover. Oh look, there's another thing. I'll just show this off quickly. So, like I was saying in the previous video, the emeralds were supposed to be green, not red. And now if you collect enough emeralds, I'm assuming like a 9x9 in your crafting bench, then you can make emerald blocks. Which really will be an example of how wealthy you are, because that's what they are currently. So these do still exist. We nearly lost them, but Jeb decided to leave them in. A lot of people were complaining that they were too rare. And that's the whole idea. They're supposed to be extremely rare. Like, they're supposed to be as rare as like the rarest items on multiplayer games. So rare that if you wanted one, then you'd have to go trade for it. And basically, because they're tradable items anyway, that it's currency, then that's the whole idea. They're supposed to be really ridiculously rare. You're not supposed to find them in veins all over the place or at a particular level. They're supposed to be like, there's one here, and then there's 10 million blocks that way, and there's 5,000 blocks that way, and that's it. That's all you'll ever find, probably, if you even found those. Anyway, I might be overstating how rare those are, so let's see if we can find a furnace. Where are the furnaces going to be? Are they in here? That's a dispenser. Furnaces. Where will the furnaces be? Trying to think sensibly, trying to think where the furnaces are going to be. They're not in there. Okay, what's this? Decoration block. So a furnace is apparently a decoration block. One nice thing, you might have known this from a long time ago. If you use a lava bucket to power a furnace for a certain amount of time, is there anything I can cook? Let's cook this raw chicken. then the lava powers, I think, a ridiculous amount of blocks. It might be a full 64 stack you can cook with the lava, but you actually get your bucket back this time. You get an empty bucket, so you can go refill it with lava and come back and make some more stuff. So if you've got a big lava pit near your house, I know on my multiplayer I certainly have, so I can't wait for this next thing, because we'll be able to cook huge amounts of things without having to kind of waste huge amounts of materials. Anyway, I'm going to grab this and possibly a sword, because I just saw a creeper over there. So let me grab those and some I don't know, lapis maybe, diamond blocks. We got diamond in here. I'm not sure if it does it with redstone, but I'm testing this out. Apparently there are more ways now to get experience orbs, and I'm wondering if mining these various blocks are ways of doing it. So I'm going to switch over my game mode now to survival and punch out. There we go. Yes, wow. There's experience orbs popping out of these blocks when you collect them now. So apparently there are loads of other ways to do it, including using furnaces somehow allows you to get experience orbs. So there's more ways to get experience orbs now. Before I get blown up by a creeper, I'm going to go back to creative mode. What else have we got? We've also got an adventure mode. I don't know if any of you know about this. We stick our game mode to 2. We're now in adventure mode, so I can't knock out blocks. It doesn't even let me get close. This, I think, will be an amazing thing for multiplayers. I mean, I'm assuming if you're on a multiplayer server, hello, and you're in adventure mode, there will not be a hack on the planet that will allow you to grief anything, knock out blocks or anything, because if the server knows you're in adventure mode and you try and knock out anything at all, then it's just going to say, no, you're in adventure mode. That's just flatly not allowed. You shouldn't even be able to get, you know, if your client knows that you're in adventure mode, you shouldn't even be able to get the great breaking graphics. We can still interact with it, items and open doors and stuff like that, but we cannot break anything. So I think this adventure mode will be, when put to good use, it'll be brilliant for multiplayer servers that need some sort of protection on various things and stuff like that. If it was raining, I don't know if we've got a command to change the rain in here. Let me just have a look. Toggle downfall? Is that what I want? What does that do? Game mode toggle downfall. That's not what I want. Let me just get rid of that. There we go. Let me just jump over to creative mode once again. I'm going to throw down a cauldron. It's probably in decorations. No, it's not in decorations. Is it in potions? There it is. It's in potions. Okay, that makes a little bit of sense. I'm going to leave that there. I'll be coming back to that. But I want to show this. This is amazing. This is like this is just the immersion value. They've really juiced the game by doing this. They've added in so that if I can find a tree to stand under, come on. These are all bushes, so it's hard to describe here. If I knock out, no. There we go. Whilst it's raining, the water actually drips through the leaves. I think this is a beautiful piece of detail, and if you stood under a tree like during a rainstorm and the water's dripping through the leaves, I think your immersion will just be like tenfold. I think that's a beautiful effect. Let's just head back to my cauldron and see if this has started yet. If I leave this cauldron out for long enough, it should start filling with water. Now, I don't know whether that will actually work, or whether I'm going to have to leave it there for a ridiculous amount of time to actually show that off. I do not know. Another thing is there's a new way now to place upside down slabs. So if you click on the bottom half of a block, you'll get a right way round slab. If you click at the top, you'll now get an upside down slab. Sadly, this doesn't work for stairs yet. I don't know whether it ever will, but this is a excellent way, because normally if you wanted to build, say, a block here and put an upside down slab here, you'd have to like do something daft, like do this and then dig underground and then place it and then come back up and then knock it out like that. But now there's a much easier way to do it. You just place your blocks, and then along the top half of the block it can actually detect whether you're clicking the top half or the bottom half of the block. So there's bottom half, there's top half, or bottom half and top half of the block. So that is a much better way of placing half slabs. Hopefully the same thing will be extended to stairs, because that'll be excellent. Anyway, I'm slowly running out of out of time now, so I might as well just carry on going since I've gotten this far. Very rare occurrence to happen in game. Now, if you've got a nether portal somewhere, then although it's extremely unlikely, there is a slight possibility that Ender what? And I'm not talking about Ender. That I forgot what I'm talking about. That pig zombies will spawn around nether portals. So just watch out. If you've got a nether portal in your house, just watch out, because a pig zombie may spawn. I'm guessing it's like once in an extreme blue moon. Another thing that I didn't point out last time is if you now spawn NPCs in, they actually get random professions. I have no idea what it's based on. It might be based on the type of block you place them on or something. I have no idea. Actually, it might be. Looking at that, maybe not. Anyway, here's a bunch of NPCs. Let me give myself some money to trade with them. Where's the money? Okay, emeralds are in the... No, what was that? They're in the materials section. So here we go. We give him diamonds, he'll give us emeralds. He can't trade anything else. You see there's now 2 trading blocks. So every now and then we will get the possibility to be able to trade with an NPC. And there we go. So if I gave him... Actually, let me try and do that. Right, so where's my armor? It's in here. So, priests. I think it's a priest anyway. Where did that priest go? He just ran away. Is it that him down there? So we give the priest diamond chestplate and 4 emeralds. He'll actually enchant it for us. So we can pay NPCs to enchant stuff for us. We give this guy a written book. So if we write in a book, then he'll buy it off us for an emerald. That is a very odd thing to do. So this guy's going to enchant our diamond pickaxe for us. Those guys are running off. I don't know where they're going. They must know about a house over there somewhere. These guys are hiding in this cave. This guy's tough. He's not worried at all. So if we pay him 2 emeralds, we can get some leather boots. So we've got some quite nice gear. And even though I'm in creative mode, I can actually put these items on my body, because we can now, thank you. What else has this guy got to trade? This leather boots still. Oh, he's got other things to trade. Come back. I want to show off the scroll bars there. So if we give him another 3 emeralds, we can get some leather pants as well. So there we go, let's put those leather pants on. And obviously, haven't shown that yet, but we can destroy items by dropping them into this little thing down here. And obviously we can craft stuff up in here. I don't know if that makes anything, which it doesn't, but there we go. It looks like I automatically picked those up or they disappeared on the floor somewhere. So, I think there's just one more thing to show. Where's the Botlow enchanting? Where have they stuck that? Where have they hidden that now? Let's find the bottle of enchanting. Be around here somewhere. There it is. In miscellaneous. Where else? And we'll grab ourselves decorations. Where's decorations? It's going to take a while to get used to all these. Grab ourselves an enchantment table. And I'll probably need some sort of item to enchant. Probably better if I used a diamond one instead of a gold one. So there's our enchantment table. Let me just give myself a few levels. The enchantment tables are new. The highest level enchantment is now level 30. So if I grab myself decorations again for bookshelves. No, they're in blocks, are they? There they are. And grief. Excuse me. There we go. So hopefully it should show us. I could have sworn this was going to be new, but maybe not. Something new about the enchantment tables or something. So if I just throw in a couple of bookshelves, perhaps. Maybe this is like another version of this or something. But it should say the maximum enchantment somewhere. Obviously not. Maybe I'm doing this wrong. If you know how to do it, then obviously post in the comments so people can find out. We just put the maximum number of bookshelves in. In case you're wondering, I think that is the maximum number of bookshelves. Just 2 layers. You don't have to put the corners in. 3 on each side and like 2 on a little entrance, and you'll get the maximum enchantments out of this. So we're looking for a level 30. Again, 30 is now the maximum level enchantment you can get. Maybe it's this. Maybe the bottom one's always the maximum level you can get. So let's enchant our sword. Fire aspect 2, sharpness 3. So that's going to take down monsters fairly quickly. So let me see if I can see anything out here. A zombie or something that I can go kill. If I can't find one, I'm going to be a bit miffed. Absolutely nothing around here, and I can't even find a cave to go in, and I'm starting to glitch out a little bit. Okay, well, chickens kind of go down in one hit anyway, so this is not going to be much of a surprise. Kind of the fire's putting them out instantly as well. Oh well. Anyway, you get the idea. I've got a pretty cool sword, fairly cheaply, and a lot of people way back when who haven't got computers that are really good, they'd use one of the hotkeys to toggle their... This cauldron isn't filling up. They'd use a hotkey to toggle their view distance to force the game to regenerate chunks. A lot of people were kind of miffed when that whole feature was removed, but now we've got the F key, which will force chunks to regenerate, which might be very handy. I can't think of 100 good reasons for it, but I can think of one good reason for it. It's effectively the same thing as when people were toggling their view distance before. It was forcing the game to regenerate chunks, or refresh the chunks, redraw them, and that is exactly what the F key does now. So hopefully a lot of players will be very happy with that. For some reason, okay, F also seems to be my pick key. Let me just have a look at that. Controls, F pick block is, yeah, that's a debug thing that's only in there right now. The refresh chunks. So if it disappears, then sadly it's going to disappear. So here's the F key, or my pick block key that now works properly. You can just look at a block and it selects it, so it's going to be very handy for people building huge maps, and they, instead of like going through all the menus trying to find the block they're trying to place, they can just find one they've already placed, hit the pick block key, and they'll instantly get it in their hand. It works for pretty much every item. Right, there's a creeper down there. Let's see how many hits this takes. 2 hits and he's down. Probably 1 hit and a little bit of burning and he'd have been down as well. I wonder if coal actually gives you experience whilst you mine it as well. Wow, coal gives you experience too. So, even if you're not very good at fighting... Hello, villager. What are you buying? You're trading for... What about you? Anyway, I'm getting distracted now, so... Pretty much that's the end of this video. I think I've shown off everything I wanted to show off. If there's any other features, post in the comments. Maybe we'll cover them in the next video. I'm sure there'll be more snapshots before this version of the game is actually released. I think there's a lot more things that they need to sort out. I'd really like to see some more bug fixes. I mean, new features are great, but fix more of the bugs. I can't think of any off the top of my head, but when I'm playing Minecraft I do spot a couple of annoying bugs. I was thinking the other day that there's a bug that's been in the game for absolutely ages, and I was wishing that would get fixed. One thing I do wish would get fixed is boats. Boats on multiplayer. I mean, boats are fine on single player, but they are absolutely god-awful on multiplayer. And either send me a personal email saying why they're that bad, something that I'll understand, and I'll be like, okay, fair enough, or fix them. Anyway, that's just a personal note. This video is going a bit too personal now, so back over to you guys. You go check out the new updates or play on your old versions or whatever you want to do. I'll be here with a new video at some time, possibly a new update video if it comes out, or something else, something other than just updates and me running around trading with villagers. So until then, thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon. Goodbye, guys.